The Panthers take Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals and send the Oilers on the long trip back home down 2-0 for a Game 3 on Thursday. Tune in for a quick recap on Game 2 and what we can expect for Game 3.
Trees Bergeron spins the pass to Pasternak. Oh, magic! Now you see it, now you know.
What's good, everybody? I'm Exotic Wagers. I'm one of the few sports consultants over at the Legacy Sports Discord. We cover most major sports and just give out picks daily for just $14.99 a month. Click the link in the description below for more information. Also, if this is your first time here, welcome. If you like this content, please make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn them noties on for the latest content when it drops. You can also find me over at these social media handles here on X and Instagram at Exotic Wagers. So I hate to tell you that I told you so, but I told you so. In my previous video in Game 2, I had said that the Oilers would probably come out hot, eager to win this Game 2, and they might pull it off, but I was still going to be leaning the Panthers. But then I also said, the biggest monopoly would be, can Skinner not allow as many goals as Bobrovsky will? And we see how that went. Bobby's just playing lights out, phenomenal games. The game's first goal came halfway through the first period on a two-on-one rush by Ekholm and beat Sergei Bobrovsky on his glove side. You could tell Bobby was kind of hesitant to whether Ekholm was going to shoot or if he was going to pass it over. I think he was on the two-man rush with Draisaitl. So I would think Bobby probably expected for him to pass it to Draisaitl, just knowing how good of a shooter that Draisaitl is. But he ended up, whipping it quick and getting him just below the blocker on that side. As I also said, Game 1, Edmonton came out and outshot the Panthers and lost. It seemed like Edmonton played very good in Game 1 and outplayed them and lost. But Panthers are the better team, so I expected them in Game 2 to kind of play better. And we saw that they came out and dominated for most of the game. I also said that we needed to get the third and the fourth lines involved and get some of those players on the stat sheet. And although I think maybe one of the goals came from a third linesman, we did not see not necessarily the third and fourth lines get active, but players that typically don't score or passers on the 1 and 2 top lines got involved. So we did get some goal scorers like Ekholm on that very first goal, Mikola from the Panthers, Ekblad from the Panthers, and then Rodriguez netted 2 of them, one in the first period, and then he netted, I believe, the second to last one that took the game up 3-1. What a pickup for the Panthers and getting Rodriguez. Rodriguez was, I wouldn't say he had a big role in for the Avalanche, but he definitely added value to the Colorado Avalanche and definitely helped out when he needed to. And he's came here to Florida and stepped up and has done whatever he's been asked to. No questions to ask. I think the other difference is the matchup is how Florida has been able to completely shut down the Oilers' power play. You can tell that they're getting frustrated, and the Florida Panthers are just playing very good penalty kill. You can see when whether McDavid or somebody tries to enter the zone, they're disrupting them. They're playing the boards really well and expecting for the boards, for the puck to be passed up the boards. So they're really breaking up the plays pretty quick and getting the puck out of the zone and doing a really good job on the PK. Seems like a lot of the public and the Sharps were on Edmonton yesterday, given that they were 5-1 after a playoff loss. Like I said, there was a lot of things that pointed that the Oilers should win, but I just couldn't put my money on Skinner. And thought, I thought Edmonton might keep it close. And in the Discord, I gave out a 2-leg parlay with the Panthers plus 1.5 and under 6.5 goals. I expected, like I was telling people in the Discord, Skinner could come out and give up 2, or he could come out and give up 4. So I did not think Bobrovsky would not give up more than 2 goals. He's also had 2 or less goals in the last, I think it's like 15 of 18 playoff games, which was now 16 of 19 playoff games. So we went ahead and cashed that. It did get a little sweaty when Edmonton decided to pull Skinner with 5 minutes left. So I really thought we might get it there, but it ended up 4-1. Panthers with a overwhelmingly win. We did lose, not to be a bearer of bad news, but we did lose a free play on my last video with McDavid over 3.5 shots on goal. But I also felt like we got robbed with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third period. From what in the world can see, that looks like McDavid had a shot off goal off Bobby's right leg pad. Then Hyman going in for an attempt after the rebound. So I do have the footage here, so you tell me what you think. But I believe Bouchard and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins were up by the blue line cycling the puck. They kicked the puck down to McDavid, as you'll see in the video, and you can see him drive towards the net. It did look like he put the shot on goal off, like I said, off the right pad, and then it looked like Hyman went in for the rebound shot. Now, he could have passed it in, and Hyman could have, caught the pass, turned around, and then tried to shoot it. But from what I could see, looked like a shot on goal. But you tell me. So, yeah, I mean, definitely looked like that to me. But it is what it is. We move on, but definitely kept us from a winning night. We also had a 6-leg shot on goal parlay that lost by 2 shots from Hyman. It was a 7-1. We had 1 unit to win 7 units. So definitely a heartbreaker there. But who knows, what we'll see in game 3. Will I be on the Oilers? Will I have my money on Skinner? It's kind of hard to say, but if you're on our Discord, you also know that I've had so many 1-leg lost parlays, and it's just the nature of the beast. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, for game 3, what we can see in game 3, I'm gonna I'll put out another video tomorrow and a more in-depth breakdown and see what I think is gonna happen in game 3 on Thursday, since we have another day. Keep this video a little bit shorter. But what we can expect is Edmonton to come out at the highest urgency. Oilers play and shoot a lot better at home, so I expect them to come out. One big question in game 3 is going to be the health of Alexander Barkov. He was hit high with I believe it was I don't know if it was a glove or an elbow, but hit high on the cheek from Draisaitl in game 2 and didn't return. I believe he's the best defensive forward in the league and is a huge part of defending McDavid. So, McDavid has been held quite a bit because Barkov has been side by side for him the whole game and not giving him any space or any opportunity to do what he does. So if Barkov is out of the lineup on Thursday, it could be a big swing, and definitely opens up the opportunity for them to score. Well, like I said, will I be on the Oilers in game 3? Or will it be an overlook for a better angle if Barkov is out? I definitely believe that if Barkov is out, that top line may be able to generate some offense, but I still don't expect for the Panthers to be held down and still be able to create offense. So I would believe that if Barkov is out, I think the over is a better look. Or who knows, maybe I might go right back to that Panthers plus 1.5 and under 6.5. Or maybe the over 5.5, given if Barkov is out. But tune in to tomorrow's YouTube video and get a breakdown of game 3 on some props I like. Like I said, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Until then, keep grinding.